welcome to Cockington Court on this very special day for Chris and Becky, who are here today to make a commitment to each other in marriage. Love is a temporary madness. It erupts like volcanoes and then subsides. And when it decides, you have to make a decision. You have to work out whether your roots are so entwined together that it's inconceivable that you should ever part. Because that's what love is. Love is not recklessness, it's not excitement. It's not the promulgation of promises of eternal passion. That's just being in love, Jenny Falk. Love itself is what's left over from when being in love is burnt away. And this is both an art and a fortunate accident. Those that truly love have roots that grow towards each other underground. And when all the pretty blossoms have fallen from their branches, they find out that they are one tree and not two. Christopher Scott Hibbs, will you take Becky Foster to be your lawful wedded wife? Will you love and respect her and stand by her through the days of your life together?
I will.
Becky Foster, will you take Christopher Scott Hibbs to be your lawful wedded husband? Will you love and respect him and stand by him through the days of your life together?
I do.
I do solemnly declare
that
I know not of any lawful impediment why I, Christopher Scott Hibbs, may not be joined in matrimony. Becky Foster. I do solemnly declare that I know not of any lawful impediment why I, Becky Foster, may not be joined in matrimony.
May what?
That's the one. To Christopher Scott Hibbs.
To Christopher Scott Hibbs.
That's it. I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Christopher Scott Hibbs, to take thee, Becky Foster, be my lawful wedded wife. I give you this ring as a sign of our love and commitment. All that I am, I give to you. All that I have, I share with you. Whatever the future holds, I love and care for you. I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Becky Foster, to take thee, Christopher Scott Hibbs, to be my lawful wedded husband. I give you this ring as a sign of our love and commitment. All that I am, I give to you. And all that I have, I share with you. Whatever the future holds, I will love and care for you. The giving and receiving of a wedding ring is an ancient tradition. A wedding ring is an unbroken circle which symbolises unending and everlasting love and should be worn with pride as an outward sign of the lifelong promise and commitment that you've made to each other today. Well, in the presence of your family and friends, you've given your consent and made your marriage vows to each other. You've declared your love by the joining of hands and the giving and receiving of rings. I'm delighted to declare that you're now husband and wife. Congratulations.
First of all, I'd like to thank you all for coming and welcome Chris to the family, also Dave and Sonia, and the Bristol crew. See, I got a laugh. I promised Bex not to have a drink before this speech, so I'll be quick. Bex, you look stunning, even with your trainers on. Also my granddaughters, Meg, Kate, Jodie and Eggs, who's actually brushed her hair for the occasion. And Connor looking very smart. There are many stories to tell about Bex over the years, but we've got to be out of here by midnight. As a proud father-in-law, I'd like to congratulate Chris for overcoming his problems to get where he is today. Finally, I'd like you all to raise a glass to Becky and Chris, the new Mr. and Mrs. Hibbs. Oh, where's mine?
So, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Daryl. Chris obviously introduced me already, but I've had the privilege of being the best man today. We've had a great day so far. I think we'll all agree on that. The ceremony worked really well. We got there eventually with Facebook Live. Hopefully everyone saw at least some of it. In my opinion, I think a COVID wedding for these two is kind of befitting the crazy life that they lead in general anyway. So I think in some way it suits, to be honest. Becky, you're beautiful. Chris, you've tried. So Chris and I have known each other for close to 20 years now, believe it or not. It took me a while to work that out the other night. We first knew each other when we were younger. We joined the Army Cadets together. Chris, young, fresh-faced and desperately keen to run around the field with a gun. Sadly after that, Chris and I sort of drifted apart a little bit. Chris left the ACF, I carried on with that and we drifted apart. And during that time, thankfully we reconnected through some friends at a bit of a later date, by which time Chris had this wonderful young man. And what a wonderful young man he is growing into. I have, as many of our close friends will know, I'm very full of advice when I'm drunk. And I spent one evening, apparently I don't remember, Chris reminds me of this fairly regular, proudly telling Chris that, well, enjoy it with Becky while it lasts, mate, because it ain't going to last. I don't remember this. So I like to say I was wrong. I'll publicly admit it. Tina, you'll appreciate that because it doesn't happen very often. And congratulations to you both for lasting so far. They really have had their ups and downs. They've gone through some highs and some lows. But I think it's fair to say, and we can all see, that the one thing that's come through time and time again is your absolute dedication to each other. So that's a credit to the pair of you, so really well done on both of you for that. Chris has also had several, as we all know, some really tough personal circumstances, with his health and his Crohn's and everything he's gone through. And Chris, I'd just like to say really for you, you made that really tough decision to have that surgery, which has really changed your life. The stag do wouldn't have been possible without that, and you've come on leaps and bounds and you're a different bloke today than you were 12, 18 months ago when you were suffering with it. So massive credit for you for making that decision, and I would just like to point and remind you that not only was it a tough decision for you to make, but the blog you've created has gone on to inspire hundreds, if not thousands of more people, so you should be immensely proud of that for what you've done, mate. So, I would just like everyone to raise their glasses. Mr. and Mrs. Hibbs, congratulations.
Before we start, can everyone do me a favour and get up off your seats? And now take a step left. Thank you. Someone told me that the key to giving a good speech was to move people, but I think they were just having me on. This is going terribly. I am honoured to be here and give my speech to congratulate my dad and my mum. I found this message and thought it would be perfect for this occasion. Love isn't perfect, it isn't a fairy tale or a storybook, and it doesn't always come easy. Some is overcoming obstacles, facing challenges, fighting to be together, holding on and never letting go. It is a short word, easy to spell, difficult to define, and impossible to live without. Love is work, but most of all, love is realising that every hour, every minute, every second of it was worth it because you do it together. Please can we raise a glass for my dad and my new mum.
Okay, this one is a long one. Okay, dear Mum and Chris, I just wanted to say thank you so much for everything you do for us. You both work really hard and I'm proud to be your daughter, part of our family, and Chris's agent bean. I love you to the moon and back. Okay, so I didn't write one. I just wanted to say that I love you both, like so much. And I'm just really, really grateful to be here.
Well done, Joe.
Thank you. I hate speeches.
I really don't want to be here right now. No, I literally can't. Let me just first say it's an honour to have this opportunity to give a little toast.
That's a bit of a contradiction to what you just said.
I know. For my bestest friend, which is my mum. She truly is an amazing person and I couldn't be more happier that she's found a great partner in which I can call my stepdad.
That's different from mum. Mum.
Mum. Oh God, I literally hate this so much. No, I actually can't say the rest.
Come on, you can do
Together
it.
they have achieved so much, battled through every hurdle despite last year being the most hardest with Chris's illness in which he has completely... I actually hate speeches.
Come on, you can.
Completely made me proud after years of constant pain and then adapting after his surgery. He's still, after everything, is still the happiest man you'll ever meet. Mum made sure not only help Chris through this rough time but to maintain the family and ensuring us all to be happy. While smashing out her nursing course, she really is a superhero and the best role model. Thanks.
Right. Yeah, I want to admit it's nice and quick, so... You know me, hate to talk. Right. Not only have I gained a wife, but a best friend for life, who stepped up to be the mum that our handsome lad deserves, and helped mould him into the awesome young man that he's becoming. We are proud of you, Connor, and everything you've done, not just today, but always. I want to thank 3 special ladies in my life, Megan, Jodie and Katie. I've watched you grow from a young age and blossom into beautiful, amazing young ladies. I'm proud to call you my own. Thank you for accepting me into your lives all those years ago and putting up with me always being in the bathroom more than you. Together, we have our little Princess Evelyn, who makes every day worth getting up for. Honestly, she wakes us up at 6 every day, whether you like it or not. You linked our families together and connected us as one. You make us all laugh so much and I'm extremely proud of you, of everything you do in life, and think you're a proper smash being the flower girl this morning. Lastly, I'd like to tell you about my beautiful new bride. Doesn't she look beautiful today? I remember all those years ago when I first stepped into the Teen Family Learning Centre, I turned around to Mike Hunt. That is actually his name. He'll be here later, so make sure you tell him I shouted him out. And whispered, "Wow, who's that girl?" His reply was, "That's Becky, the crush worker." I said, "Wow, she's beautifully perfect." It wasn't until we next met at FNR's I convinced her to join me and my happy feet onto Cool's nightclub, where we shared our first kiss in the dark, not so dark corner. It was at this point that I knew you were the girl for me, which I even told you, you're perfect. And even now, you're still pure perfection and beautiful. It's been 10 long years since that day, and we've had our ups and downs and gone through a great deal that some people wouldn't even dream about. But we remain united, strong as a team. And not only are you my partner or my wife, but my PIC, my soulmate, and with you by my side, we complement each other and grow stronger with every day. And we'll get through anything. We may have been together a decade, but life starts today. Oh, did I mention you're looking beautiful? Before she changes her mind, please raise your glass to my outstanding new wife. Together, these people in my world, please raise your glasses for my tribe, and thank you for being here to witness us all coming together. Cheers.